my name is Sawyer Welfare, and today I'm here with,
Hello, my name is Brady Olive.
boom, this is my good friend Brady Olive, and he has aspirations of being a chef and a restaurant owner in the future. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I've been cooking since about 2018, so about 7 years now. And since then, and especially coming here and studying hospitality, I've really grown to love the restaurant environment and all of that. And furthermore, still growing to enjoy cooking, kind of increasing my skills and learning more about culinary in general. And with that, I've also kind of gotten much more interested in like the management side of restaurants. And so I'd love to kind of do work as a chef, but in the end, yeah, dreams of mine are managing restaurants and eventually one day owning and operating one.
What things in your past, made you want to start a restaurant and feed people and have that kind of hospitality around your restaurant?
I mean, with just cooking in general, when it first started, it was during COVID, was especially when I really started picking it up. I mean, at that point, I was stuck with my family indoors, and so a huge thing for me was, as I feel like my family got a lot closer during COVID, and a big part of that for me was a couple of nights where I just made dinner for them and really got to enjoy that. And I think that's where I really learned to appreciate what cooking can represent as giving back to
All
people.
right. In today's episode of Making the Sushi Bake, what do you think was the biggest highs and the biggest lows for you?
I think overall the salmon turned out pretty good. I was getting a little nervous cooking fish, just food and obviously don't want it to be raw, but I think it turned out pretty good. Tasted pretty good. I also don't have a ton of experience, honestly, like making fresh rice, so that went good. One didn't taste bad. And here we have a mixture of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. We're gonna add that to the rice and mix it in. I think lows, we have the recipe, but I kind of realized after there were some parts we didn't have, and so some parts were a bit more forward. There was a bit more cream cheese than I thought there'd be, but and overall I think we could have probably used a bit more rice. But I mean, again, that came with kind of thinking on the fly, and I think for what it's worth, it still turned out quite good. Add the rice to a pan. All right, and now we add our topping on top of the rice.
Today we made a sushi bake. Is this your first time making a sushi bake?
It is, yes. I can't say I have before.
How do you think it came out?
I think it went pretty good. I think it was a good experience for me. Kind of just there were some parts where we just kind of eyeballed. I think that was good. That's something I wanted to kind of grow more as a chef with. I can competently follow a recipe, but the next step I really do want to take is kind of being able to really create on my own and really kind of just trust my instincts to kind of make something. So I enjoyed kind of part of that today. And also, I really enjoyed it because it was kind of something new that I haven't tried before, and kind of fun experience to kind of see what else I can do with it.
Thank you for showing your skills today. Do you have any final remarks you'd have for the people at home?
Go try cooking something. I think a lot of people get pretty nervous about cooking, especially because you don't want to burn your house down. But I think as long as you just kind of follow a recipe, it's pretty fun. I mean, you always feel a bit more happier and enjoy the food you make more than simply just ordering. So,
well, thank you very much, Brady.
Of course, thank you for having me. Full mouth.